Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Sister Act 2. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one, and there's nothing you could do, because I'm stuck like glue to my god. Except this movie makes a pretty compelling argument. Stop.
What? Stop?
To stop.
Stop what?
Stop being stuck like glue to my god.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say, like, this movie makes a pretty compelling argument to, stop while you're ahead. Because
Why?
This wasn't as good as Sister Act 1.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I thought
not
you were
nearly as
saying
good.
I thought you were just saying to stop and let's start over. That's what it
No,
sounded
no,
like
just to stop.
Oh.
I've lost all faith in the religion.
Oh.
Thanks to Whoopi and her antics.
Have you seen this before, Casca?
I feel like I had. I certainly don't remember it as well as the first one. The first one is amazing. The second one, I must have, because I remember the whole, how do I reach these kids? Like, I knew that was the storyline. But
Why did you say it like that?
Man.
It's South Park.
South Park.
Oh.
Which
How do
I
I
say
reach
South Park,
these
and I know it's a
kids?
reference to something. I know you've seen it. The videos they showed in school about the Latin American man who teaches. Well, Latin American. I think he's just Latin. He's some kind of Hispanic something, and he's a teacher, and he goes into inner city schools.
I
The
don't know.
fuck does this have to do with Black History Month?
Well, because Whoopi finds herself in a very similar situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that
I mean,
makes sense
I
then.
just thought it was School of Rock, although, I mean, this, I think, came first.
No, it's not. You think this came before School of Rock?
I'm pretty sure it did, right? I don't know what year it came out.
Like 93, 94.
Then, yes, it definitely did come out before School of Rock.
Maybe even 92. I think the first one was 91.
Wait, are we
so-
talking about the Jack Black movie, or are we talking about the Bill on Capitol Hill?
I'm just a Bill.
Jack Black.
Okay.
You're thinking of Schoolhouse Rock, Richard.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Similar names, dude. Similar names.
I know, that's why I let you know which one you were thinking of.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, anyway, we have to talk about this, guys. This is our grand finale for Black History Month. Which, by the time that this goes up, it's no longer Black History Month for the viewers. But
That doesn't. Who cares about them? This is us. We're living in the moment.
that's true. Mm-hmm.
They want to be weird future folk. Let them. I don't care.
The
They
future
get better
folk.
than us.
Well, the future is now.
Well, no, now's the present. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do we start this one, guys?
How about like a rousing musical number that kind of mashes up a bunch of different songs together, but makes it about desirable men and how you can't get enough of them?
Wait.
That might work.
Because I thought that the rousing new musical number.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine you're talking about how they actually started this movie, right?
Yeah. Hell yes. No, I just kind of came up with that one on my own.
Well, I just wanted to be sure that I was picking up what you were putting down.
Hey, Casca just
Okay.
wants to start a musical number right now.
Yeah, I really do. I've been practicing all day.
All right. That's going to be at the end of the show. It's going to be our grand finale for Black History Month. So, get excited for the end, folks. But for now, the movie is going to handle the musical number, in which we have Whoopi Goldberg. Apparently, she got back to her ways of sin in Vegas, and she's singing, seducing postmen, stuff like that. But I really like what she's doing here, because she's telling her life story through this song. I think. Was she?
What?
Yeah, she was. Well, not her entire life story, but she does make reference to the events that happened, which I imagine is just known to the world at this point.
Yeah, because she was like a hit sensation on the TVs.
I'll believe that. And so, yes, she does talk a little bit about her, her running with the mob and hiding away.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. Nice little summary of the first movie, kinda.
Yeah, but now all of her, like, nun friends are back, and they need her. Like, they say, yo, Whoopi, Mother Superior needs you, because we graduated from church, and now we're teaching the schools. And
In
we need...
San Francisco.
Wait, where? Where were they originally?
I don't remember, but I don't think it was San Francisco.
Do they do that? Like, they pick up whole little... What are these? Convents?
See,
Covenants?
you know what? I didn't realize they were in San Francisco, and that makes a whole lot more sense of how they drove the bus there so quickly. I thought they were in New York in the first one, but maybe they weren't.
They might have been.
And I just kind of figured, this was New York also. I just didn't realize.
No. This was San Francisco.
Yeah, when they said they're going to Hollywood, I was like,
they drove from New York to Hollywood
cross
for a
country.
school trick.
It's like a long trip, and I'm like, somebody must have hopped
And
on
they did it all on for $2,000.
Yeah, but I thought maybe
It was
must
the
have been
90s.
must have been cheaper in 90 whatever.
You got a gallon for $0.25 of gasoline. That is,
Yeah.
because it's a bus.
Okay. So basically the nuns say that like they need someone to teach the next generation about sin, and they gotta knock the sin out of them. So they bring Whoopi because they knocked the sin out of her, and Whoopi knows best. Or
No,
something
they
like
have to figure out a way how to reach these kids.
Kids?
These kids.
Kids.
Yes, how do I reach these kids? So they turn to Whoopi because she has a way of getting into people's hearts.
And
She's
minds.
she's what you might call the Goku of Sister Act.
I don't know if we can call her that, dude.
We can call her that. You know why? Because it's Black History Month, and if you know anything about black people, is they fucking love Goku.
That's true. Okay, Whoopi is the Goku of this movie.
Thank you.
So, Whoopi, she decides that she's going to put on her robes again, and she's going to don the mantle of Sister Mary...
Oh,
Catherine?
man. I wanted to say Catherine as well.
I wanted to say Francis.
They
But
say
I
it
feel
like
like-
they literally say it like
They-
100 times. It's the only character's name in the whole movie I know.
Dude, it's not Catherine. It's not Sister Mary Catherine. Clarence! Sister Mary Clarence!
I think it's Clarence, and then there's a character who says her name a lot too, but he always says it wrong, which makes it weird.
Oh, okay. No wonder Craig's getting
Yeah,
confused.
that's why I think Catherine was one of the names he kept calling her. Yeah.
At least I think it's Clarence.
But it is Clarence. They said it 100 times, and it did get me confused because they're making the joke.
Yeah. So, okay. Basically, Whoopi's gonna have to go teach this music class for the kids. And apparently, like, there's... I don't know. I guess the school is in trouble, too.
And the
In
first
which-
movie was in San Francisco also.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing over there?
Cat-related activities.
Oh, okay. Stop
Yeah.
that.
I mean, would you rather she scratch the door?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, the next time she'll just scratch the door the whole time.
Okay. Anyway, what am I doing? Where am I going? We're in San Francisco. Whoopi has to go teach these kids. She's going to teach them music class, or else the school is going to explode. And we don't want that to happen. Because the kids need somewhere to learn. Because if they can't learn here, they're going to have to learn in public school. And God forbid that happens. So, I guess Whoopi now goes to her first day of school. She's teaching the kids. And apparently they're all troublemakers. You got like Sketch, who's some like sketchy kid just, like doodling on the desk or something.
He's not sketchy at all.
Not sketchy at all. He like literally does sketches.
He's probably the least sketchy one of the whole group.
But wasn't he the one sleeping?
His big sin is that he sleeps because he's in a part of doing school. He also has a job to help support his family.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Check
he's
your
an okay
Privilege,
guy.
Richard.
Sorry, this is
like
why
the-
we celebrate Black History
He's
Month. I don't know
clearly
the
the only one who
struggles.
seems to care about at this point. He seems to be the only one who kind of cares.
Okay.
cares to get his Z's in.
As you know, well, as much as he possibly can. It's tough for him though because it's tough. He's
working to support his family.
Yeah,
and
at that age, it's tough.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I guess he's important. Rita, I guess, is important too. She's like a mean lady. I don't know. Those are the only kids that I remember. Is that fine?
Who cares?
What's the white kid's name?
Which one?
The main white one.
Like Jaka or Zaka or
I don't know. He was the
Dan,
one who was rapping.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember his name.
That's how important he was.
I don't think any character is really that important to this movie.
The only one who maybe seemed like they might be important is Rita, but
she has really. Like a side story, but pretty negligible.
Yeah.
And Rita's our queen bee. You know, everyone's following her. She's the popular one. She's leading the ruckus, the rabble rousing.
Wait, should I cross her out of my notes or
no? Again, she's the only one who can consider to be important because she kind of does have a side story or whatever. But,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So all the kids there in this music class because they want like an easy A. I forget what they called it specifically, like a bird class.
It's bird class because you fly on through, baby. Just got to show up.
Okay. Oh. So yeah, bird class. The kids, they're still troublemakers. Whoopi, she's not really having it, but she's just kind of letting them do their thing. But then, the next time she goes to class, the kids, they're a bunch of jerks. Because much like, shit. You made a really good glue analogy earlier. And I feel like we can call it back here because they're going to glue her chair, but I forget what you said.
Well, it could have been that good, could it?
I don't remember either.
He said something about being glued. Casca did. Or am I misremembering?
It couldn't have been that good, could it?
Sorry, I wanted to give you credit for something. Okay, fine. She gets glued to her seat.
Edit his joke in here somewhere. Again.
Okay, I'll fix it in post, don't worry. Okay. Whoopi gets her seat glued. She's stuck to her chair forever, and then she has to go and be embarrassed in front of all of her, like, nun friends and say, like, hey, these kids are being mean to me, and I'm going home. But then she realizes, like, oh shit, if I go home, that means the kids are going to be schoolless. So, like, I guess she wants to help them, and I guess, like, the other nuns want to help them too. I don't know. I don't know what really gave her the change of heart, but she had one, and she wants to give it her all.
The first movie, I think, gave her the change of heart.
Yeah, I think a big part of this is, at this point, I think soon she overhears the plans to close down the school because a parking lot would be more profitable. Because, you know, we have our villain here, Mr. Sticky Icky, or whatever the hell they're calling him. I can't remember.
Sticky Ricky.
Sticky Ricky, the angry white guy who, like, he was in charge of the school and its finances, and he's all like, bah humbug, we have to close this place down because it's not making any money. Baru. And Whoopi's all like, can't let that happen. Gotta save the school. Only one way to do that is through the power of song.
Yep.
So it's time to reach these kids.
Yeah, so she decides she's going to go back into the school and say, hello, children, you're all going to be in my choir now. And then she, like, says, you get to sing a song, and you get to sing a song. And they do it! Well, they sing, like, a little bit. Like, a lot of them, they're on board. But Rita, she's like a real girl with an attitude. And she's like, I don't want to do this. And she storms out of the room. And you're like, oh, no, I kind of liked her. Well, I guess we'll see where her story arc goes.
I wouldn't say that.
Why not?
She didn't do anything.
I mean,
she didn't have a reason to be liked. She's just been there.
No, she becomes likable later on.
But we're talking about now.
Yeah. But you want to like her.
I don't want to like her. I have no connection to Rita.
She's just a kid. She has an attitude problem. Her dad's dead.
You don't know that.
I'm just a kid, and life is a nightmare.
Apparently, Dunce number 2 has also joined the choir. He's all in.
Perfect. Shit. I don't know what I was going to ask Craig to do next. Craig, save it for the end of the podcast for the grand finale.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. Because we're going to move on forward. Okay. So, yeah, I guess she didn't give you a reason to like her. But, she's going to come around kind of. But Whoopi takes them all into choir practice or whatever. And you can kind of see, like, a lot of them, they're great on their own. But they're shitty as a group. They need that synergy. They need that oomph.
And the best way to take care of that is to move all the kids to the random abandoned music room.
I don't know why they did that.
It's like, why did you move the music class to a different room? You have this perfectly good one here that has like instruments and a piano and good acoustics, and you just decided, they don't need that.
So I kind of missed some of this. So she took them all on the bus, right? And then the bus driver hit it like a bunch of garbage cans.
Are you talking about for their performance? Yes, this is to help inspire them to be part of the choir.
Yeah, because, like, didn't they get in trouble for, like, leaving on the bus?
Yeah.
Well, she just left and she didn't, with school, it's got to be very official.
Yeah.
Not
that this amounts to anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of does. It's a plot point later on.
Not really.
Because,
no,
like,
if
we didn't know about this...
What you said.
If this didn't happen later on in the movie, we wouldn't know about the permission slips. Which I guess that...
They could have skipped that completely and still had the permission slips.
Yeah, I know. Like, just the act of taking children out of school usually demands a permission slip. It's not...
Yeah, but this kind of instituted the policy for the
No, it
viewer.
didn't.
The policy instituted the policy. She just wasn't aware of the policy.
I think
she could have become aware of the policy later in the movie without having to do this thing.
Like, as long, even for the audience, as long as you weren't homeschooled, I think you get the whole field trip permission slip policy.
I mean, yeah, I do, because I went to school.
Yeah, we went to the outdoor lab.
Tell me more about that, Craig.
Mr. Froggins.
Oh my fucking god.
Stop naming names!
I'm gonna strangle him.
Name.
Oh, good, perfect.
You just play with the frogs.
Okay. I'm never going to ask Craig to elaborate on anything.
Yeah, don't, especially if it's some random bullshit he just mentions about school. You know where it's going. There's only one place it could go.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it, pal.
Okay, so we're going to talk about Rita. So Rita, she was the girl that didn't want to be part of choir, but she goes home and turns out, like, she really likes to sing and stuff like that. But her mom doesn't want her because it killed her dad or something like that. Or, like, the dream killed him.
We have a soul situation again.
I was going to say, this is the soul situation. Exactly the same.
What do you mean?
That's right.
Your daddy always dreamed to be a musician, and where did they get him? Nowhere. He struggled all of his life. I don't want that for you, baby girl.
You're right. That's exactly it.
It's literally the same thing.
Oh my god, this movie was ahead of its time.
It really was.
So, okay, so we have that little like side story with Rita, whatever. But
yeah, whatever.
I guess with Whoopi, she's like getting the kids kind of into music. They're getting excited. They're doing a good job. And I don't know who it was, but one of the nuns decides, hey, we have a choir that's kind of good now, and we've won trophies for this stuff in the past. Let's just sign all these kids up for a music competition.
It was our three nuns that we've grown quite accustomed to. The skinny little redhead one, Kathy and Jimmy, and the old one. It was a little rough around the edges, but you love her for it.
Mother Superior?
No, not Mother Supreme.
That's Dame Maggie Smith.
Dame Maggie Smith. Thank you, Craig.
Okay.
Computer guy. See, we need him.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig.
No problem.
So yeah, they didn't decide. They found, while they were helping cleaning up the music room, they found a bunch of trophies and said, hey, we used to have an award-winning choir. I bet we still do. Let's go ahead and enter them all. And they announced, we entered you all. And they're all like, oh, what? We can't do that. And then 2 seconds later, they're all like, oh, hell yeah.
Well, they couldn't do that because they didn't have the permission slips yet.
Well, no, that happens later.
Well, I mean, they still gotta say, like, hey, we gotta get parents to sign off on these permission slips.
Well, yeah, but again, that's just kind of what happens in school. Do you not remember school?
I mean, I do, but not in terms of the movie. Like, I didn't go to this school.
But you've been to school.
Yeah. Tons of times.
You've been to places like where the school took you.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to the circus. You had to get it.
I remember this motherfucking teacher, 6th grade. I was like, we had to line up by homerooms, and like I was in line, and this lady, she says, "Craig, you're not in this homeroom. Get to yours." And I'm like, "I'm not Craig. I'm Richard."
How did that feel?
It felt terrible.
It's a real blow to the old self-esteem, isn't it?
Yeah,
Richard's
it really
chubbier
was.
back then, I guess.
He was a chubby boy.
Fat Richard.
Fat Richard.
He was never as big as I was, but I don't think we looked alike at all.
No, you had eyebrows for starters.
God damn it.
A good.
It feels like anytime I mention something about my childhood, we always go to the eyebrows.
It's one of the strangest things
funny.
about yours,
You
to be honest.
You didn't have eyebrows. It's weird.
You know who had deviled eyebrows? Rita. She has some devil eyebrows.
She has devil eyebrows.
Greg, thank you for bringing it back.
No problem.
So Rita with her devil eyebrows, she says to Whoopi, like, "Whoopi, I can't be part of the choir, blah, blah, blah." And Whoopi, she decides, "I'm going to take this into my own hands, and I'm going to talk to Rita's mom." And that was a bad idea, actually. Because Rita's mom is having none of it. She just slammed the door in a nun's face.
Had
She's having none of it.
Oh, I did that intentionally. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Totally intentional.
Good
so,
job.
I don't know. Does anything even come of that interaction? Does Whoopi decide like, is she just like, well, that happened?
She doesn't care. A lot of this movie is, well, that happened.
Yeah.
So much of this movie is, well, that happened.
Yeah.
It really could have been a 5-minute episode if we really wanted it to.
I mean, we're zooming through this.
We're like through 20.
Yeah.
We can still keep it pretty tight though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anyway, to get to the music competition though, you need money. And I guess Whoopi, she's going to do some like stage performances in order to raise it. But
not stage performances, just a live concert.
Oh, yeah. But this is the thing. So we're in the whole situation because the school didn't have money to begin with. Why weren't they just raising money for the school instead of doing this?
Wait, what?
What?
Because aren't they closing the school because they don't have money coming in?
They're closing the school because it wasn't making money, yeah.
Why doesn't Whoopi just put on performances like fundraisers and bake sales?
Because then she'd be doing that forever.
Yeah, the school needs to make money as a school, not for fundraisers and bake sales.
Yeah, they also barely made enough money to make it to the competition.
Now, in the other movie, didn't they also have to make money and they did like car washes and stuff?
Yeah.
It all comes together. I guess. Why did they have to make money in that movie?
I'm trying to think. I feel like they were renovating something.
Oh, the church or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Guess.
Made more sense to this. I mean, it still made sense, I guess. They needed $2,000 to get the kids to where they need to be because the school won't put up the money because they don't have any. It's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. You know, typical movie stuff.
And of course, this is going to save the school.
Yeah. So I guess what happens is that Rita fakes her permission slip and she can go to the competition, right?
Yeah. That's it. She just wrote her mom's name in.
Yeah. So I guess that, Whoopi and the kids are going off. But there's a problem at like Priestland because the priest found out that they've been duped by Whoopi because I guess that they told, like, I guess the nuns said like, hey, this is Sister Mary Clarence or whatever, and she's a good nun. But I guess one of the dudes, he found out that she was actually like a Vegas singer, and he told like a bunch of other guys that just want to now fuck over the music competition. The Ricky Sticky, that's his name. He wants to make sure that they get like kicked out of it.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to just that. He wants to do it himself because he has an axe to grind, this Ricky Sticky.
Or was it Sticky Ricky?
It's Ricky Sticky. His last name is definitely Sticky.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah.
But
so, yeah, he could have just called up and had them disqualified from the competition, and instead he said, "Nope, we're gonna drive down there ourselves, do it in person."
Yeah,
he's a true villain.
It really is, like through and through.
I mean, that is straight up like villain. You know, they can't just win; they have to make them like feel bad.
Very convenient for movie purposes.
A lot of this stuff is convenient for the movie purposes.
Yeah. Because who else is going to be at the competition but the 3 board members who are making the final decision to shut down the school? What?
Oh, I hope they like our choir.
Sure, boy, howdy, do I do too, buddy.
Okay, so Sticky Ricky, or Ricky Sticky comes along and he just wants to go tell the board. And I guess that at this point, like, the priests, they decide, like, oh no, we got to make sure Ricky Sticky doesn't end up telling the board anything. So they lock him in a closet.
Yeah, because they were on board with, telling them, because they're very traditional people.
Oh yeah, but they got into the music of the other kids, and their souls were kind of enlightened.
No,
they realized that choir.
Stop it, Richard.
They saw the choir after that. And then they were all like, oh my god, these kids are so happy. They all look like angels. It's like I'm in heaven. Kill me now, God. And then...
That's more closely, yes. It's better. It's closer.
They literally just saw the kids...
It's close enough, Craig. It's fine.
Yeah. And then the priest decided...
He started off going in reverse, but then he switched gears right at the end.
Yeah, so Ricky Sticky, he got trapped into the thing because the priest decided that they wanted to protect the little angels.
They pull a Sound of Music.
Never saw it.
You're gonna.
Hopefully not soon. I think that's a long one, right?
It's a really good movie, though.
Oh, okay. Does it have Nazis?
Yeah. It does.
Okay.
Singing Nazis.
Oh
my god, it's so fucking good. I can't wait. Anyway, go. Let's talk about this bad movie.
Okay, Ricky Sticky gets locked up. All the choirs, they're kind of okay. Kind of lame, though. Because, they're all traditional. But then, it's time for our choir to go on up. And Whoopi says, you know what, kids? Take off your gowns and just be you. And they do it. They have like their own kind of flavor to their choir. Like it's all like hip. It's in your face. It's got that 90s attitude. Or is it 80s? I don't know.
It's that 90s tude.
Yeah, 90s tude. So they rock it. Everyone loves them. They're good and they're great. And that's the end of my notes.
Also, the end of the movie. Because they won the competition and they won the hearts of the board. The school gets to stay. Because, as they put it, we can't possibly close out the school with a winning choir team.
The best part about this is that Ricky Sticky, he makes his dramatic entrance, and like they're all like, yep, not closing the school. And Ricky Sticky's like, what? And like Whoopi tries to like kind of say, or maybe it was Mother Superior, they try to like throw him a bone here and be all like, oh yeah, it was this guy's idea all along. He's just modest. And, like, this guy, he wasn't having any of it. He just wanted to keep digging his hole deeper instead of just taking the ladder. So
he wanted to retire.
Yeah, he wanted to retire early. They even mentioned that, like, oh, look like you were good. We thought you were gunning for early retirement, but don't worry, Ricky Sticky.
They fucked him over?
Yeah, they fucked him over by saying it was his idea. No.
I thought this was a happy ending.
No, well, not for Ricky Sticky, it's not.
No, are you sure?
Yes,
I'm gonna at least probably 5 years.
I'm gonna walk you through it, Richard.
I thought he got a promotion.
He did. Well, not a promotion. They're sending him elsewhere to work at other schools to work his magic to save them too.
I thought they were doing a good thing for him.
No, they weren't. They were fucking him over.
Oh, no.
They killed him with kindness in the truest sense. It's really good. Oh, man, yeah.
Okay.
Because he saved this skull, he could probably save the other ones.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's like the perfect comeuppance.
Oh, okay. That's it. End of movie. This movie sucked.
Movie sucked real bad. Real not a good one.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You wouldn't.
It's fine.
Cat woke me up at 5 a.m. Turned this shit on. I'm like, I wish I was still asleep.
Yeah,
Not
like,
watching this.
I had high hopes for this, especially when you said we were going to close out the month with this movie. Sorry, close out Black History Month.
Close
BLM.
out. Well, BLM, baby. I mean, hey,
Wait,
again,
no, BHM. BLM is the other thing. Sorry, I forgot my acronyms.
That one's good too, though. We don't want to close that one out yet.
True. Oh, fuck.
In my defense, I'm like 3 hours of sleep.
I am also on that many hours of sleep because I was up playing video games.
Craig, what's your excuse?
For what? I got sleep. Because I went to sleep.
Wow. I went to sleep too when the cat woke me up.
I mean, I worked all day. It's busy today.
So Craig doesn't have any excuses or reasons.
I don't have an excuse for anything. I'm not making it an excuse for. I don't understand.
You can just say you don't have one.
I'm not tired.
That's all you can say. You just have to say you don't have any.
Oh. In other news that are very important to Black History Month, Kenan Thompson apparently had reprised his role as Saint Pierre Escargot tonight on the Golden Globes.
Oh, that's fun.
That just happened.
That's when he's in the bathtub, right?
Yeah, and he goes, ho, 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 ho.
Yes, which is, I don't know if that's racist now.
Are you arguing the French are a race?
I don't know.
Craig, do you want to try your own accent?
Of what? French?
You know. Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho. I don't know. So that's as much as I got.
Okay. Could use some work. Okay, what are we doing next week? Or before we say what we're doing next week, did we want to do the song? The big closer? For BHM?
Would you like to kick it off?
Now presenting Craig Stew of the Disney Dunces with the BHM song.
What is the BHM song?
Pass the cranberry sauce.
Make mashed potatoes.
God damn it. What are we doing next week? Craig, you screwed it up.
Thank you for loving me.
Thank you for being there.
Next week's Cadet Kelly.
You can't prove that.
What? It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
great then. Sorry
Craig,
for questioning it.
If you want to go back to closing out BHM, be my guest, but Dunce number one signing off.
We're past it.
Good night, good bless.
I still don't know what song I'm supposed to sing.
you just sing the same one you always sing every episode, buddy. Pretend I'm putting my finger up to Craig's mouth. I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too. And I'm the third one. And guys, remember the importance of Black History Month. We have to make sure we learn this so that history never repeats itself. That's right, I was the racist the whole time. Good night, everyone!
All right, guys, remember what we're looking for. And don't trust anyone. Whoa, what? Hey, baby. Where are your parents? Hey, who's baby? What? Really? A con baby? Impressive. We could use someone like you. Let's catch you up. My name is Raya. Our lands have been at war for as long as we can remember. Our people never see eye to eye.
My daughter, I believe our people can come together again. But someone has to take the first step.
Now, in order to restore peace, we must find the last dragon.
I wish to join this fellowship of butt kickery.
Let's go. We'll have to watch our backs. We're not the only ones looking. 6 years of searching. Please let this be it. Oh, mighty Sisu!
Who said that?
We really need your help.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not like the best dragon. Have you ever done like a group project, but there's like that one kid who didn't pitch in as much, but still ended up with the same grade?
We're doomed.
You and the dragon are coming with me.
My sword here says we're not. The world's broken. You can't trust anyone.
Maybe it's broken because you don't trust anyone. You just have to take the first step. I just shape changed.
Dragons can do that?
Look how close my butt is to my head. It's gonna make digestion so much faster.
In theaters or ordered on Disney Plus with Premier Access, March 5th.